welcome to October, and welcome to Riverside Memorial Park Cemetery in Martin County, Florida. Well, let's go along and explore this place. There are 3 major leaguers. One is a Hall of Famer, and there's a Hall of Fame entertainer in here, one of my favorite of all time. We're going to go visit. So let's go along and take a look around. Let's go. Well, here at the top of the first, let's get started with Mr. Frank Torre. Born December 30th, 1931, Frank was a left-handed hitting first baseman. Yes, he was the older brother of Hall of Famer Joe Torre. Frank played 7 Major League seasons from 1956 to 1963 with the Milwaukee Braves, and his last being with the Philadelphia Phillies. Frank retired with a modest .273 batting average, and he was part of the World Series champion Milwaukee Braves in 1957. Now, Frank Torre passed away on September 13th, 2014. His marker is just along the base path right here as you enter the park. Well, let's go visit our first Hall of Famer of the day. Not baseball, but basketball. Chuck Daly, born July 20th, 1930. After serving in the military, Chuck began coaching high school basketball in 1955 in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania. Yes, the same hometown of that famous groundhog. He began coaching at the professional level in 1978 and took over the head coaching duties of a troubled franchise, the Detroit Pistons, in 1983. Now, under Daly, Detroit never missed the playoffs and won back-to-back NBA championships in '89 and '90. He also coached the greatest basketball team ever assembled by coaching the gold medal winner Dream Team in 1992. Now, who put the flag up, I have no idea, but someone should have said it's up backwards. But anyway, Chuck Daly was enshrined into the NBA Hall of Fame in 1994, and sadly he died of pancreatic cancer on May 9th, 2009. Well, from one Hall of Famer to another, let's now visit Billy Herman. Born July 7th, 1909, Herman played 15 seasons in the majors with Brooklyn Dodgers, Boston Braves, the Pirates, but his first 11 years were with the Cubs beginning in 1931. Herman enlisted in the U.S. Navy during World War II and was stationed at Pearl Harbor, but this was after the attack. But he did miss the 44 and 45 seasons. Billy Herman stayed involved with baseball long after his playing days were over. He managed, coached, and scouted all the way into 1978. In 1975, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Billy Herman died of cancer on September 5th, 1992. He was 83 years old. Well, as you enter Victory Hall Mausoleum, we come to Michael Dowd. Born August 11th, 1920, we know him as Mike Douglas. Now, Mike Douglas began singing in nightclubs as a teenager and later with the Kay Kaiser Big Band. The World War II veteran became a household name when he began hosting talk shows in 1961, and he did so until 1981. Now, I personally have great memories of watching his show. It came on in the mornings where I lived, and great memories of the Mike Douglas show. Mike Douglas passed away on his 86th birthday, August 11th, 2006. Now we come to one of my all-time favorites, right there with Frank Sinatra and Andy Williams, Mr. Perry Como, born May 12th, 1912. His list of awards spanning his 44 years of music and his accomplishments are far too many to mention on this video. Although he was an actor and television host, it was his amazing voice that took him to superstardom. It was clear long ago that Perry Como's music would far outlive him. Talking to the groundskeeper, his gravesite is by far the most visited in this beautiful cemetery, and they spent a lot of time picking up trinkets and coins and flowers from his grave on a daily basis. Perry Como died on May 12th, 2001. And lastly, we come to the man that actually brought me here in the first place. Hall of Famer Gary Carter. Born April 8, 1954, Carter made his debut with the Montreal Expos in 1974, where he played his first 10 years before being traded to the New York Mets. Where there in New York, he helped lead them to a World Series championship in 1986. The 11-time All-Star is on the all-time list of most offensive categories in terms of catchers. For most of us, though, it was that beautiful smile that we all remember from Gary Carter. He passed away on February 16th, 2012. Well, it was great coming out here and visiting the legend Gary Carter, the man that Johnny Bench, I think, passed the torch to in terms of catching in the National League. So thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching.